Film director, writer, and social activist, Lino Brocka was a master filmmaker of his generation who broke ground in Philippine movies with brave, politically charged works. Born on April 3, 1939 in Pilar, Sorsogon, to a poor and rural childhood, Brocka enjoyed a close kinship with his father, a relationship cut short by a tragic political killing. After their father's death, Brocka's family moved to Nueva Ecija. Later on, under his mother's advice, Brocka entered pre-law at the University of the Philippines. But instead, he engaged in the arts and participated in theater. Brocka converted to the Mormon faith in 1961 and became a missionary, serving in a leper colony in Hawaii, but eventually returning home to the U.S. In his late 20s, he returned to the Philippines and joined the Philippine Educational Theater Association and worked for television. In 1970, his film career found its start when Leia Productions hired him to helm the award-winning Wanted, Perfect Mother for the Manila Film Festival. Brocka directed a string of successful films with the company, but his dissatisfaction with the commercial system led him to leave the industry and turn to theater, television, and the academe. When Brocka boldly started his own company, Cine Manila, he began making films that reflected his own unique voice and perspective. His first production, under his new studio, was the award-winning Tinimbang Ka, Ngunit Kulang in 1974, a film set in a small provincial village. Brocka's depictions of class in Philippine society became the subject for most of his films, much notably in Manila, Sa Mga Kuko ng Liwanag in 1975, and Insyang in 1976. Both earned him acclaim, with the latter screened at the Cannes Film Festival. In the wake of his studio's bankruptcy, Brocka continued to make films, eventually a middle ground between studio commercialism with his political views. His films Jaguar, 1979, Bona, 1980, and Bayan Ko, Kapit sa Patalim, 1984, were successful products of this compromise, both sending Brocka again to the Cannes Film Festival and claiming his accolades. Unafraid to be a social activist, he formed the Concerned Artists of the Philippines, which voiced the rights of local artists and their responsibility to their country. He made more provocative films, like Macho Dancer, which tackled sex entertainment and Brocka's own LGBT activism, and Ora Pro Nobis, which revealed the violence still rampant within the newly democratized Philippine government. When his prolific career was ended by a fatal car accident in 1991, he was posthumously awarded by the Filipino Academy of Movie Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame. 6 years later, Lino Brocka, even then considered a legend in his field, was declared a national artist for Philippine cinema.